Well, for the last 40 years, our next guest has been studying the growth and diversity of our city, Houston. His book, Prophetic City, Houston on the Cusp of a Changing America, highlights the research he's gathered and what lies ahead. Joining us now, Dr. Stephen Klineberg, sociologist and the founding director of the Kinder Institute for Urban Research at the Rice University. Dr. Klineberg, it's always great to see you. Thanks for being on Houston Life.
Oh, you bet, Courtney. Thanks for inviting me. Always great to be here.
I think we can talk about this for a couple of hours. We're going to kind of shorten the survey and some takeaways. If we can, let's just rewind and take me back to 1960. What did Houston look like?
Right. Well, Houston is at the forefront of this remarkable transformation. Like, this was a biracial southern city dominated and controlled in an automatic, taken for granted way by white men. Collapse of the oil boom in 1982. All the growth of Houston, the most rapidly growing city in America, has been the influx of African Americans, Latinos, and Asians. And this biracial southern city, dominated by white men, has become the single most ethnically diverse major metropolitan area in the country. This is, and the other thing that's so fascinating is that Houston, the census has a projection for what America as a whole will look like in 2050. And it's the picture of Houston today. This is where the American future is being worked out. And it's what makes, I think, this city maybe the most interesting, fascinating place in all of America as we watch the contours of the new America beginning to take shape more clearly in Houston than anywhere else in the country.
It's really fantastic, and I love the excitement. We talk about Houston being a great city, a diverse city, but for you to give us this information and to really look at where we're going to be as a city and what the rest of America will mirror Houston in 2050, let's talk about what has happened in our transformation. Who's moving here? Why are they coming here? Because originally it was oil, the medical field. Why are these people coming here?
Yeah, well, the story of Houston is that the growth of the city during the 1960s and 70s until 1982, with the collapse of the oil boom, the growth of the city was Anglos pouring into Houston from everywhere else in the country. This was where the jobs were. But the story of Houston was that it was Anglos pouring into the city during the oil boom years after 1982. The Anglo population of Harris County stopped growing. And all the growth of this, the most rapidly growing city in America, has been the influx of African Americans, Latinos, and Asians coming to Houston because we were the most overbuilt, least expensive major city during the 1980s. 1 out of every 7 jobs that were in Houston in 1982 had disappeared by 1987. Major recession in a country that knew nothing of economic boom, and that got translated into a demographic transformation. And what is another piece that's so striking, of course, is that it's not just numbers, it's also ages. So the average age of Anglos in Harris County, Texas today is 46. The average age of Latinos in Harris County today is 25. Of everybody under the age of 20 in all of Harris County, 51% are Latinos, 19% are African Americans, 9% are Asians, 21% of everybody under 20 is Anglo. So the future of Houston, and indeed the future of America, has to do with making the kinds of investments we need to make to ensure that African American, Latino young people, who are 70% of the people under the age of 20, to make sure that they are prepared to succeed in the new global knowledge economy of the 21st century.
It's really fantastic when you look at those numbers, and as far as that younger generation, we really are setting ourselves up for the next wave. Is that right?
Yes, and what's so fascinating is that this demographic transformation can be the greatest asset that Houston could have in the 21st century. Denise Parker, when she finished her 8 years as mayor, was asked what surprised you the most about Houston, and she said it was striking that every language of business spoken anywhere in the world is spoken in Houston by native speakers with global connections. This ethnic transformation can be the greatest asset that Houston could have as it positions itself in the global economy, the gateway to the global marketplace. Or it could tear us apart, depending on how we in this generation speak to the remarkable convergence of these realities and the critical importance of making the investments to ensure that young African American Latino kids, who will be the vast majority of Houstonians in the 21st century, as I say, are prepared to succeed in the new knowledge economy today. So education, always a nice thing to have, has become absolutely essential.
And I remember Mayor Parker's speech that day too, and it's wonderful too that we're seeing these young families not leaving once they graduate college. They are staying in the city they grew up in and creating their families and so on, because it's such a great city. Dr. Klineberg, I know I said in the beginning of this interview we could spend the next 4 hours talking about this subject. We'd love to have you back on again, and a speedy recovery after your back surgery.
Thanks so much. Great to be here, Courtney. Thanks for what you're doing also.
Great to see you. You can read more about this research. It's fascinating in Dr. Klineberg's book, Prophetic City, Houston on the Cusp of a Changing America. It is available at local bookstores. Pick it up. It's a great read. We're also going to share a link for more to learn more on our website. That's HoustonLife.tv.